What's up, everybody? It's MCZX, the Prince of the Smart Kingdom, and you're tuned in to Brand Warfare. We're in the final month of June, and this is Raw and Smackdown in a nutshell. So, Raw starts with Roman Reigns kicking off the show, talking about Strowman and blah, blah, blah. He lost to Samoa Joe and whatnot. And, he's talking about how he's going to put Reigns through hell in an ambulance match, and he's never had an ambulance match before. This was a better promo compared to last week when he claimed that he's never lost one-on-one, which is an absolute lie, as I've said before. Complete lie. But an ambulance starts to go off, then, Roman goes to check it. No one is in there, and Strowman appears out of nowhere. Kills Roman Reigns again. Crowd loves it. I love it. Moving forward, we have the Bar Samson, is what I'm calling Elias Sampson, Cesaro, and Sheamus, versus Hardy Balor, which it seems cool, but I don't like it for some reason. It'd be cool. It'd be much cooler if they were broken, but I don't like it. The commentary on the match kind of ruined it for me. I don't know who this Josh guy was. I guess he's doing a movie or something. We're in Los Angeles, Atlanta, Hollywood, so obviously some dude's going to be there. The match wasn't half bad, but the commentary ruined that, and I prefer if I could just switch to maybe the Spanish stuff, because that's what I would have did. I would have switched to SAP so I didn't have to hear the other guy talk. I didn't like that. Then we had the Goldust and R-Truth match, which was a complete shit payoff. We did all these weeks of freaking promos, back-to-back quote movies and everything, and it just became a brawl, a complete assault, an ambush. Goldust beats the crap out of R-Truth, and it just ends abruptly there. And maybe they're going to have the match at, what is it? Is it not Battleground? Battleground's a Smackdown. Great Balls of Fire. I can't believe that's the name of the pay-per-view. But when they have that match there, I guess we'll get something of a match instead of Goldust just breaking R-Truth in half. Because I didn't like that, guys. It was not a great payoff. But I did like Goldust going back to his retro gear instead of wearing that weird dominatrix attire that he normally has. Paul Heyman did a segment backstage. Enough said. That's always a plus. The Miz TV segment. Oh, my Lord. My God. I am so sorry. I'm sorry to everyone who had to watch that, because it was atrocious. Just atrocious. By far the worst thing on Raw that week. I thought LeVar Ball was very entertaining, but his kids ruined it. And not Lonzo. LaMelo ruined it because he decided to go on PGTV and thought you can say, if you have an N-word trigger, get ready because it's coming. Beat that nigga ass. Beat that nigga ass. Twice on live TV. PG TV at that for kids. And at first I didn't think he said that because I was trying to figure out why the segment just got cut short. Oh, they just cut it. I wonder why. And then someone pointed out to me on Twitter. I think it was, let me see, Chota God. Thank you, Chota God. Yeah, Chota God told me that he said beat that nigga ass on live TV. I was just shocked. I couldn't believe it got through. I'm like, wait a minute. I was like, wait a minute, yo. This can't be happening. This is not life. And I get it. He's a 15-year-old guest, and he said the N-word. But when the chairman says nigga a couple years ago to John Cena at that, and Booker T has to hear it, there's nothing there. NAACP didn't do anything. No one came down to tell Vince, hey, you shouldn't be saying the N-word. But when LaMelo says it, outrage! Do I agree that he shouldn't have said it? Yeah, I agree. He shouldn't have said the N-word on live TV, especially PG broadcasting. If it was like a rated M show or just straight up rated R, then everything's fine there. You can throw anything out there. You shouldn't be offended. It's rated R. What did you expect to happen? But for him to do that on live TV and just kind of ruin a segment pissed me off. They're too cocky. The entire family's too cocky, and I don't like it. I wish Lonzo the best, but if he can't deliver for the Lakers, man, all that talk's going to have to stop. Be humble. Be humble. You had Enzo and Cass, which, man, who's ever writing that storyline, give him a raise. Give him a raise, because it's great writing. You fooled me for a second, because it looked like they were going to just say, "Oh, I'm sorry for lashing out at you. I didn't mean to kick you in the face. It's not your fault, Enzo." And then Cass, threw Enzo down the ramp, and I laughed. I laughed a bit too hard. I was like, "Thank you for not tricking me. Thank you for not tricking me." My only problem with that segment was CFOs must have been off that week because Cass just coming out to the same theme as Enzo kind of killed the vibe. But I should have saw that coming because it teased the "oh, we're back together" type of thing. And then Cass confronted Corey, which was great. Kind of wish Corey wasn't injured because we could have had Cass versus Corey, but whatevs. That's another plus. Rollins and Hawkins is a minus. I don't have to say that twice. It was bad. Awful. And Bray just talking, whatever. Stop doing that. I don't believe in it anymore. Joe attacking Brock Lesnar before he came to the ring was amazing. And I'm sorry, this feud can't be a one-off. It needs to happen. This feud needs to go on for at least 3 to 4 more pay-per-views because I can't. I can't just let it go after Great Balls of Fire. It's just too good. And I hope the match delivers as well and it doesn't have Joe getting squashed by Brock. And it actually puts up a good fight against Brock Lesnar because I don't want to see Joe get squashed. I want Joe to kick Lesnar's ass and Lesnar kicks Joe's ass and then go back and forth and it's really close and Lesnar somehow wins, but Joe had his number. And he should get a freaking rematch and he deserves it. The Cruiserweight match and the segment was a negative. Please get it away from me. I don't care. Heyman with another promo, another plus. The Nia Bliss segment, we could have skipped that, but I get what we were trying to push. Be my bodyguard, be my best friend. I didn't care for it. And I enjoyed the women's main event. At first, not liking it that much. I didn't like it, but Nia killing everyone except Sasha was great. And Sasha overcoming the giant Nia. Great storytelling. I loved it. However, Bayley getting squashed to hell is a minus. So it's a plus and a minus for that match. And that was Raw. Moving on to SmackDown Live, you get Daniel Bryan coming out with a basic rundown of the show. And he kicks Ellsworth out of the arena. I laughed. It made me laugh. That's a plus. Next we had Hype Bros versus Usos, which wasn't a bad match. Definitely wasn't a bad match, but it was so obvious that they weren't going to beat the Usos to get a title shot because the New Day are here, and it's New Day versus Usos right now. Why would we move from New Day to Usos to Usos to Hype Bros? That wouldn't make a lick of sense. But yeah, that happened. Decent match, but predictable outcome. The New Day and Uso segment was great. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed Big E referencing Booker T's greatest flub of all time. We're coming for you! Usos. We're coming for you, Usos. You know the one. Go look it up. Fashion Vice is gold. I can't wait for Fashion and Order or the next show they're going to parody. And I did enjoy the Ascension playing along because that made me very happy for some reason. I think those guys can be goofy. And if they can be goofy with Breezango, so be it. If they're not getting TV time, so let them be goofy. Like the big creepy guys from the wasteland. And they're just big and mean. And they help Breezango solve cases. They're the muscle in Breezango's fashion police. I would enjoy that to be a stable, actually. Let Breezango and Ascension be a stable. It is probably the weirdest grouping of people, but I don't care. I want it to happen. I want it. I demand it, and it will happen. Moving on, someone attacked the Fashion Vices or the Fashion Police's headquarters again, and it wasn't the Ascension this time because they were in the room. I said the signs would point to colognes, but I don't think it's them. I think it's American Alpha, and we're going to get another heel tag team because Breezango's so cool. We need another heel tag team, so American Alpha fits the bill. Naomi versus Lana 2 was squash-tastic. Don't know why we had that match. I really don't know why did Daniel even hype that match up like it was going to be like the match on Money in the Bank. It was nothing like that. Randy's segment where he RKO'd Aiden English and then activated his IED and said, if I don't get what I want, I'm going to commit assaults and go to jail and beat Gender up. I'm going to assault him in the airport. I'm going to assault him in his hometown. I'm going to buy tickets to the show and assault him and then beat him up and assault. And if I don't get what I want, well, so be it. I'll go beat him up backstage. Cool. But going to jail over a championship belt is silly. And Shane just coming out and giving him what he wants, despite the history those two have when Randy beat up Vince and Steph and Shane during the Triple H feud. I honestly don't know why he gave him what he wants, but why not? So Jinder came out and did his same shtick. You don't like me because you're ignorant and you're American and you're white and I'm brown and blah, 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 blah. And we're going to have a match because my heroes match hasn't happened in 10 years. Punjabi prison match. We're having a Punjabi prison match. And now the Punjabi prison match is here. Okay, so that's a thing. Moving on, we have the Independence Day Battle Royal announced by Daniel Bryan after a segment between AJ and KO. AJ made a Ron Burgundy reference. KO didn't get it. I know KO knows what Anchorman is. He has seen it. He has to have seen it. If he hasn't, I'm very disappointed in him. But I'm okay with this because AJ's probably going to win it next week. And Sammy interrupting Mike and Maria was a plus because Sammy versus Bennett would be a great first storyline for Mike Bennett and Maria, the underdog from the underground versus the two lovebirds. Why not? And Corbin killed Sammy in the match. I expected that. Nakamura wants Corbin. And the Women's Money in the Bank match was simply amazing. I enjoyed that. I really thought they were going to pull the exact same ending from before because Ellsworth did come back. But he did get his comeuppance. His balls got, I don't want to say shattered, but they're definitely sore after Becky threw him off the ladder. But Carmella is still Mrs. Money in the Bank. And I'm okay with it because she deserves it. It was simply awesome. So we have to pick a winner. And I think it's quite obvious who won this week. Smackdown Live wins this week, bringing the score to 6 to Raw's 2 and the 1 draw. And that's that, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Like, share, subscribe with your friends. Sound off in the comments. What was your favorite part of SmackDown and Raw? And who did you think win? You can follow us on Twitter at The Smart Kingdom. Look for us on Facebook at The Smart Kingdom. The same old shtick. You know. It's all in the description. Till next time, everyone. MCZX the Prince. And I'm out. Hope I'm not late next week because I do not want to be late next week. Work is making things difficult and life is weird.